Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Choose something you're passionate about.
So if you want to join HOSA and you're listening to this, girl, go do it.
It's not that much work if you manage your time well.
Of it, learning, losing, winning, getting to know your peers, building relationships. And if you choose something you like or enjoy or feel passionate about, it's going to come easy to you guys.
Welcome to Valley Vibes, your show about culture, arts, and happenings in the Imperial Valley from a youth perspective. I'm Dr. Tom Tackey, the creator and executive producer of Valley Vibes. In today's episode, our focus is on the Spartans Wellness Podcast team and a couple of their episodes with special guests. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Welcome to the Spartans Wellness Podcast. Hello, I'm Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Leah.
Hello, I'm Delarine.
And as we're recording this, it's currently days before we leave to Sacramento for SLC, or State Leadership Conference in HOSA. And we're so excited. How are you guys feeling?
I'm really excited, actually, for the days that we're there. That's going to be really fun. I feel like we're going to win.
Honestly, it hasn't hit me yet, but I feel like next week on Monday or Tuesday, it's going to really hit me, and I'm going to be nervous. I feel those butterflies in my stomach.
To be honest, I feel like it's not going to hit me till one time at the airport. Because like right now, I feel so relaxed. I'm we still have time, That's how it feels like. But I know that we don't have that much time till we leave.
I'm already stressing. I'm already planning what I'm going to pack in my backpack. I'm making sure I'm not forgetting our bracelets. Hey, if you guys see us at SLC, make sure you get a Spartans Wellness bracelet. Be kind to your mind. I don't know. I'm excited. I couldn't be more ecstatic about this. I'm ready to go. We can leave tomorrow. I'm ready. I've been prepared since the beginning of March. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, I'm not even nervous, to be honest. I feel like we're going to do really good. We're prepared. And I don't know. I feel like we're going to do really good in the minutes.
And whatever the outcome is, I feel like it was a fun journey. Just as a team, I feel like it was fun to engage with the students here on campus and our teacher as well. And those who helped us participate, the mental health consultants and everyone else. And Dr. Tackey as well for having us.
Yeah, big thank you to all of them.
Big thank you to Dr.
Honestly,
Tackey.
I feel this time has gone really, fast. I feel like we started this project, not that long ago. But it was, since November, beginning, at the end of November, kind of.
I know, we almost got 100 posts already and everything.
I know. We almost have 100 posts accumulated on our Instagram.
And it's been, less than 5 months, honestly. It hasn't been, the full 5 months, but somewhere around there. And, every month we come out with great ideas with all teammates to make our account even better and our promotion.
I don't know. I'm just excited. I honestly, I didn't think that we would make it. I was scared. I was confident, but I was also I don't know. You never know. I'm excited to interact with our peers that are also doing the mental health promotion project, and glad to see what else everybody has to offer, and just learn from everybody over there at the conference.
Honestly, I was so nervous about the day that we had a little meeting to find out if we made it or not.
Yeah.
I was so nervous that day because Ms. Del Valle was making it seem not that we didn't make it. Yeah, but she was not that she was disappointed, but disappointed that not that many people made it. Mm-hmm. Because last year more people made it. But I was oh my gosh, because I don't know.
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I was nerve-wracking. I was nervous.
Yeah. Well, in case you guys don't know, Miss Del Valle is our HOSA advisor, so that's why we mentioned her.
Yeah, just FYI.
But I feel if we win or lose, there's a lot of things we're going to learn and take on to next year for our second year of HOSA. And we're going to keep going on with Spartans Wellness, but we're going to have new leaders to our team. And hopefully next year as well, we can progress with something even greater for our campus and our students here.
I don't know. It's been really fun interacting with students here on campus, because I feel without Spartans Wellness, I wouldn't have got to know our students here as well or as closely.
And not only that activity, but the one we did like a month ago. Did we do it on February? The
Popcorn?
Yeah,
that one is fun.
2 weeks ago, was it? Oh, okay, like 2-3 weeks ago, we had another activity where we had our students like pop over their feelings, and it's crazy to see how like everyone is feeling like different things throughout the day, because you can never imagine what someone is personally going through. And it's like we're so close-minded, like we may think, oh, like I'm feeling sad, or like someone can be seem all happy, and like we really don't know what they're feeling, you know. And I feel like that was a great activity to make them like ask themselves and realize what they were feeling, and you know, like just to acknowledge their feelings. And like some may not do it, so maybe that helped them in a way or another.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got to know more about them, and I'm really glad. I mean, all of the students here at Central are really helping us through our journeys, too. Like, they're always participating in the activities, and they're always doing our daily check-ins, and they're always liking all the posts. And I'm really grateful for everyone that goes here.
Yeah, we're grateful for our Spartan community for giving us this opportunity, because without the Spartans, we wouldn't have been able to do it. We couldn't have done it without everybody's support. And also, I'm glad we got the opportunity to get HOSA, the first club recognition here on campus, because ASB did a club recognition where they started doing, I think it's monthly. Yeah, they would like give out posters and post on the ASB Instagram page, getting recognized. And I remember, because we know there's a few juniors in ASB this year, and like 2 of them are really close friends with some of our Spartans Wellness members, and she was like the main reason is because of you guys, and you guys have a great presence here on campus. And I think we got recognized right after we did that hot chocolate activity in December, and probably that. But yeah, so I'm glad we're putting HOSA out there, because we're getting the opportunity to spread the word about mental health awareness and also what HOSA is. I've had students come up to me and be like, I want to be in HOSA next year. I want to be in HOSA next year. And I was like, come go for it. Like, the sky's the limit. You guys can join. You don't have to do mental health. There's like endless opportunities in HOSA. So if you want to join HOSA and you're listening to this, girl, go do it. Come on by Ms. Elvaya's classroom in STEM 107. But yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, people like have also like told me like how they want to join like HOSA, but like they're kind of scared to do it because they feel like it's gonna be too much work. But I feel like it's not that much work if you manage your time well. Like honestly, like this is my junior year, well, all of our junior years, and like this is supposed to be our like most like important year, like stressful year. And honestly, it's like not that bad, like being able to like handle HOSA and like schoolwork. So yeah, like if you want to do HOSA, do it. Don't hold back.
And I also feel like Leah or Alyssa said prior to it right now, if it's not too much stress, if you choose a topic that you enjoy, like us, choosing mental wellness was easy because some of us like may struggle with mental health problems or may have before. And if you choose something you like or enjoy or feel passionate about, it's going to come easy to you guys. And if you do something with the team, make sure that you choose your team wisely, because not everyone is going to put the same like effort, or one person may feel more passionate about something else. But if you choose a good team, like it's going to be really fun. Great ideas and great minds will create even more better creative ways to engage with the people here on campus. And like Alyssa said, it's not only based on mental health. Like there's CPR, there's like phlebotomy, there's these other like nutrition. Yeah, there's nutrition. There's a lot of good things that you guys can like choose to do.
There's tons. Like we couldn't even name them on 20 fingers, like my hands and toes. There's a ton. There's medical math, medical terminology. You can do CPR and first aid. Like she said, phlebotomy as well. You can also do PSA, public service, or no. Something like that. There's a bunch of tournaments you can do. Like HOSA is...
There's a lot.
Everything has to do with healthcare. And some people, like, when you think at the top of your head, like, okay, surgery and, like, medicine. But mental wellness is also in there, mental health promotion. So we're glad to have found this project.
Yeah, guys, you guys can always just do it single, too. Like, if you feel really passionate about something, then go ahead and do it. But I'm just saying, I'm really happy that we found a group that is very dedicated. And, I mean, we're all dedicated. We all have a lot of respect for each other, and we all try to get our work done. And I'm really glad, because it makes the work so much easier and so much more fun when you do with people that you really like.
So I'm excited. I can't wait to go to Sacramento. We're going to have to leave at 6 a.m. I'm going to be here at 4. I'm going to be outside the school with my
We're going to be
suitcase.
camping with our bags and everything, our mochilas, our sleeping bags, ready to go on that airplane, wish us luck. And
yeah, I'm excited. What's it called? Can't wait to meet our neighboring school that also has HOSA and MHP as well. We'll be seeing Her Heart, Her Health. We'll be traveling with them from our school to the airport. So I'm excited. A shout out to them as well.
Honestly, I'm actually excited.
But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, we have another mental health promotion group in the Valley from where we're from. So we can't wait to get to know them more and learn more about their project. It's going to be so fun. So
good luck to them, to us, and every other school participating.
Yes, good luck to everybody going.
Moving on to SLC, it's a great opportunity to be able to even travel, like, in a school, like, program or, like, a project, Not many students get this type of opportunity and take advantage of it, learning, like, losing, winning, getting to know your peers, building relationships is, like, all that matters. So we want to thank everyone for listening and staying tuned with our podcast. Mr. Taki, our teammates, our principals, our students here on campus, our advisor, our counselors, those who helped us and participated. We just want to give a big thank you and let you guys know that we really wouldn't be here and exceeded to where we exceeded without your guys' help and pushes. But yeah, thank you once again, and we hope to keep in touch with all of you guys. Hopefully we win and we move on to the next chapter to learn even more stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys are doing well, and guys.
Yeah.
And don't forget to be kind to your mind.
Be
kind to your mind. And here's one of our podcast episodes now. Welcome to Spartans Wellness Podcast. Hello, I'm Alyssa.
Hi, I'm Leah. I'm Alessandra.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hello, I'm Delarine.
And this is a podcast where we promote mental health and risk factors and protective factors surrounding it and trying to break the stigma around mental wellness. We're students that are part of HOSA, which is a CTSO. It's an opportunity for students to be exposed to the medical field in order to gain more experience.
Hello, everyone. So today we have a special podcast for you guys, accompanied and welcomed by a resource here available in the Valley, Hey Cafe Clubhouse.
Hello. We're so excited to be here today. My name is Ana Marquez, and I'm the Education Community Support Specialist.
And I'm Ari. I'm the Employment Community Support Specialist.
And we are Hey Cafe Clubhouse again. We're located here in El Centro by La Fonda Grill and Crystal's Nails
At 1950 South 4th Street, Suite 4B.
We are open Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 7. And we're excited to talk to you a little bit about what we do here at Hey Cafe Clubhouse.
And what we have to offer. So we're very excited to be on this podcast, and we're so grateful for Spartan Wellness to giving us the opportunity.
Shout out to them. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for joining us today. We're so happy to be able to inform our fellow students about a resource here in El Centro that they can reach out to so our listeners are more informed. What exactly do you guys do and provide at your place?
Yeah, so we actually offer services for youth 14 to 25. It's completely free, and we don't require a diagnosis. So if you're going through any life challenges or mental illness, we're equipped to handle that, and we're here for you. The clubhouse is located at 1950 South 4th Street. That's Suite 4B. It's between Crystal's Nails and La Fonda. That's how I like to categorize it. I always know where La Fonda is. So. And yeah, we offer help with things in employment, education, and peer support. Peer support, you can talk to either Anna or I, and I handle employment, so if you need help building a resume, mock interviews, or even if you want to utilize our laptops, we do have free laptops, free Wi-Fi, free snacks, free water, popcorn, air fryer. I'm just listing so many things, but they're all amazing resources that you can totally take advantage of. But yeah, back to what I was saying, employment. I can help with resume building, mock interviews, skill sets. If you have any questions, if you're like, hey, like I'm kind of confused on what this means on my application, I'm there if you need any help. And then Anna helps with education.
Hello. So with education, let's say you want to go back to school, or you're trying to get to college, or you're trying to get into trade school. Those are things that, you're in high school, maybe you're listening right now to this, and you need support. And a lot of us are the first person in our family to go to college. And it's not easy, but it's not impossible. It's definitely possible with the support system. I'm a first generation college student, Central Spartans alumni, and so I'm proud to be here. But class of 2018, but I can support you with that. And maybe you're trying to see FAFSA applications. It could, maybe it seems intimidating, but that's what we're here for. It's all for free as well. Maybe you're having trouble with the class and you need help discussing something with your counselor, or maybe you're thinking about going to IBC and you need help registering for classes, scholarships maybe. So that's what I'm here for. We're here for you, and we're excited to be in the community, because these are things that both I know Adi and I would have loved to have had when we were in high school, or a young person here at Imperial Valley.
Adding to what you guys said about the clubhouse, we actually visited last week and we took a little tour and we saw that it was like really fun. So what are some benefits that you guys think that having a little space and like some fun area would provide to some of the students here?
Yeah, so we have a lot of fun things at the clubhouse. Some of my favorite things are our new arcade games. We have a new pinball machine that was imported from San Diego. We spend way too much time on that, but we would love for people to come in and use it. We have a PS4 that was donated from one of our members, Joey. We have a Nintendo Switch, a TV for movies. We even have a projector screen, so if you ever want to get your friends together and be like, hey, let's go to the clubhouse after school, or maybe you have, summer's coming up, you can definitely use the space for movie nights or
Game
nights. That's what we love doing. Board games. Mm-hmm. We play a lot of Scrabble.
Yes.
So if anyone wants to take us on Scrabble. We also have a recording studio where you can even come in and have your own
recording
podcast
session.
Yes.
And we also have music instruments. And so in case maybe you're listening and you're like, yeah, I play guitar and I want to, get a class going, you could teach others how to play. Or maybe you want to learn. This is a perfect space for you to express yourself creatively and learn new things, express yourself, and have a good time.
So I had a little question. I wanted to know who can access this place and what are the requirements to join, and can I volunteer here? Can students get a job here? Let me know. We want to inform our listeners about this.
I love this question. So anybody 14 to 25 can access our space. We offer the space for anybody who might be going through stress, a challenging life experience, or mental health, issues. This space is created for you. As long as you're within the age group, it's free. No insurance is required, no paperwork, no diagnosis is required at all. We are a nonprofit organization, so we do offer the space as well to just anyone who is in need of our services, education, employment, wellness, or maybe just want to hang out and have a social setting to be at. So, yeah.
Something else we offer, I wanted to add, you could even volunteer there. So if you wanted to have experience using the front desk, checking people in, helping people register, if you want to go to outreach events and make those connections and get that experience, especially right now, you can put that all on your resume, and that'll definitely help you finding jobs if you're interested in getting into behavioral services or just doing outreach. So those are definitely things that we would love to have members get into.
Avid students, this is for you. Maybe you need your community service hours, or maybe you just want to start building your resume. This is a perfect place to do that.
Great to hear. We really appreciate you guys coming and spreading this information to our listeners. We know everybody could use a comforting place to do their homework or do a fun activity after school. Would you guys say that you start to form a connection with people that go often?
Oh, most definitely.
100%.
Yes. We have people who come in almost on a daily basis, weekly basis, and we just build that bond, and they find their sense of belonging truly here at our clubhouse, because this is their space. This is a youth-driven space. It's for youth. It's their home, really. So we build that connection, and we're a small team. It's so we really just get to know our members closely, and if they want to connect. Sometimes people, maybe you just want to come in and be on your own. That's also okay. But that's what we're there for. We consider a clubhouse family.
100%. I love connecting with our members because we also find a lot of common ground. Like, I was talking about The Rookie with a member one day, and we just got into like an hour-long conversation about the show. So it's always nice building that connection. It doesn't just have to be like about employment or education. Even if you have any general questions that you need advice on, like, hey, like, I've been feeling kind of isolated at school. Like, have you gone through this? And it's nice because we do have that first-hand experience, and we love talking about like any experience we have with our members.
Additionally, we even, let's say you have a certain interest. We have two members who really enjoy playing baseball, and I used to play softball here at Central too, actually. Well, in the JV team. But we go outside because we have a back area as well, and we play catch. And so those are just things that we learned about each other by having those conversations and getting to know each other, that we both had that common interest. And so, yeah, those are just some of the things that we do, and we definitely would love to have you in our space.
So I also wanted to mention how our primary focus here is to develop and launch a mental health promotion social media campaign for our students and peers and to those listening here today. And it really got me thinking, how do you guys think social media can impact our mental health, both positively and negatively?
That's a really good question. Thank you for asking that. I would say for negative effects, I think it could affect our mental health, because if we're constantly, on our phones or on social media, that could contribute to maybe, depending on the media that you're taking, it can contribute to anxiety, depression, and particularly low self-esteem, because sometimes we tend to compare ourselves to others that we see on social media, right? But another one would be privacy and security risk. I think a big thing that contributes to our mental health could also be maybe cyberbullying. That's a really big thing still, especially now with the rise of technology, and also just misusing information and taking in things that are not correct or safe. And so I think our privacy is a big thing. We're talking about social media where we get to see everything about us, our families. You can even see where you were born, where you were raised, where you live at. And so I think it's really important to be safe, and also because it does affect our mental health, our mental well-being. So definitely something to keep in mind is making sure that we're practicing safety measures when we're using social media and when we're on our phones, and also being mindful of the things that we're sharing. But
some positives to actually using social media is it lets you stay in touch with your friends, your family. You also do have access to important information, like, if you need information about school or just something that's going on around the world, like the news. It also helps you find your own community, and you can become creative. You can express yourself with platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. But something that is important is acknowledging when you can feel yourself being affected by the media that you take in on a daily basis. Like, if you're on TikTok and all your TikTok is just really sad music and all you listen to is sad music, that could definitely negatively affect you. And it's totally fine to, revamp your algorithm. Change the videos that change your algorithm. Like videos that are positive, follow people that make you feel good and don't leave you feeling kind of feeling bad about yourself when you're done scrolling on social media. So it's totally okay to take a break from social media as well. I know in high school, I was always on social media. I was in high school during the phase where Snapchat blew up and YouTube blew up and Instagram blew up, and there was just so many things coming out, and there was no way to filter it. And that definitely affected me as a teen. So I think it is important to take breaks and acknowledge when something doesn't feel right, when you're taking in information that doesn't make you feel good. So yeah, definitely I think changing your algorithm and, being aware with yourself is important as well.
And I think to speak a little bit on that, I know sometimes for me, because when I go on TikTok, for example, sometimes I see someone that understands a situation that I've been in, and it does feel comforting to know that someone else might be dealing with the situation. However, as Adi said, excessive amounts of constantly your whole For You page or your whole feed is a negative or something that just continues to make you feel down. And you want to see progress. You want to continue to grow and feel better. And so definitely the algorithm thing is a big thing. Liking posts, following, sharing things that will have a good sense of feeling once you're looking at it. So
And I'm glad Adi actually mentioned music, because music, we mentioned it on our Instagram page as well, that listening to music can be very positive and also negative as well. So if you're listening to like sad music all the time, but you're not even feeling like upset or anything, or even if you are feeling upset, you should try listening to positive music, because that can impact your mood a lot. And also the algorithm thing. Yeah, so if your feed is like, if it's giving negative, if it's giving like hateful messages towards celebrities, because that's all what the media is about, right? It's always celebrities posting, and sometimes it can make people feel self-conscious, or it's even just like feeling hateful towards others. And it's whatever you put out in the world is what you get, right? Exactly. So I think you should always spread positive messages and be mindful of what you're posting and how it can affect others as well. Even if it's not meant in that way, you should always try to see it from someone else's perspective. So thank you for mentioning that.
Thank you so much for coming on our podcast. Would you like to give a little message to our listeners?
Yes. Well, first and foremost, take it easy.
Take it easy.
We do have a podcast as well, so you can find that on our Instagram at Hey Cafe Clubhouse. We're on all social medias. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. And also, tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell everybody about Hey Cafe Clubhouse.
Tell everybody.
No, but seriously though, because we really do want to spread the word in our community. We want to be able to reach more folks and just help our community. That's really what we're about, and we appreciate you inviting us, Spartan Wellness. We look forward to your success, and we look forward to seeing what you'll do in Sacramento, California.
Thank you so much.
The girls have been so welcoming and amazing today. We love them, and we hope to see them do big things in the future, and we hope to see everyone at the clubhouse.
And be a part of your journey.
Yeah.
Yes, swing by.
Take it easy.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to follow all of our social medias at Spartans Wellness. We'll tag Hey Cafe on our next story. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
You just heard from Anna and Ari from Hey Cafe Clubhouse. Next up is another Spartan Wellness podcast featuring the CUHS mental health specialist, Carolina Gonzalez.
Welcome to the Spartans Wellness Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Spartans Wellness Podcast, the podcast where we dive into everything related to mental health, self-care, and well-being. I'm Alyssa, and joining me today are my amazing co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Emma.
I'm Leah.
I'm Alessandra.
Today we have a very special guest, someone who knows a lot about supporting mental health in the school environment. Please welcome Carolina Gonzalez, our school's very own mental health specialist. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, thank you for inviting me. As Emma said, my name is Carolina. I am the mental health specialist for Central Union High School. I work for Imperial County Office of Education, but my assignment is Central Union. I've been here since second semester of last school year, and I'm happy to continue to be part of Central, and I'll be here next year as well.
We're excited to have you today. So let's start with the basics. Mental health is something we all know is an important topic, but also something that could be very overwhelming. Can you break it down for us? What actually is mental wellness?
Yeah, that's actually a great question. Not everybody knows the definition of mental health or mental wellness. Just so everyone is aware, we all have mental health, just like how we have our physical health. So mental wellness refers to how we manage our emotional, our psychological, and our social well-being. It affects how we handle stressful situations, how we relate to others, and how we make choices, whether it's good choices or bad choices. And keep in mind that it's not about always being happy. We experience multiple emotions throughout the day, and that could include happiness, anger, lack of motivation, sadness. But it's, rather about having the tools and resources to cope with challenges in a healthy way. And when I mean resources, I'm also referring to internal and external resources. So internal meaning what we have inside, how resilient we are, how we manage our emotions, and external meaning our support, whether it's here at school or at home in our environment, our community. So as long as we have a healthy balance of both, our mental wellness should be okay.
That's really insightful. I think a lot of times people think mental wellness means like never feeling stressed, which is not realistic.
A lot of students don't always know what mental health resources are available for them on campus. Can you tell us what type of support is available for students here at Central?
Sure. So here at Central, my main, focus would be individual therapy. And this individual therapy is just like any other therapy outside of school. The only difference is that we don't charge for the therapy. They're usually about 30 to 45 minutes. And so my style of therapy is very open, meaning like if there's sessions where the student just wants to talk about something that happened, I give them that safe space. If they want to cry, they can go ahead and cry. But then there's going to be other sessions where they're a little bit more structured, meaning we do worksheets, we do mental health assessments just to see where they're at with their symptoms. I also do group therapy with the counselors as well. I believe we have 2 running right now, and we do different topics. So we've done anger management last school year, and this school year we're focusing on anxiety and depression. We also do check-ins. Check-ins are just what it's called, a check-in, just to see how the student is doing. This is about 10 to 15 minutes. And these are for students who are functioning okay, but may have something going on, meaning a stressful situation with friends or with family, or even 1 or 2 mental health symptoms, but they're not being impaired, that they're still able to function in their settings. We also do presentations in the classrooms, or we collaborate with Imperial County Behavioral Health or other community agencies to do presentations. This month and next month, some of the teachers signed up for presentations with Imperial County Behavioral Health, the PEP program. We had one yesterday, and the students really, really enjoyed it. I also do linkage or referrals to other agencies if the student or the parent is asking to be linked to those services, such as Imperial County Behavioral Health, Trinity, Women Haven. We do all that. And we also do crisis assessments. This means like if someone is experiencing suicidal ideation, homicidal ideation, self-harming, psychotic episodes, we go in and we assist the teachers, the counselors. We collaborate with our school resource officers. And depending on the determination, we either implement safety plans, we refer them to Casa Serena at Behavioral Health, or we do further assessment to see if they need to be held on a 5150 hold by the SRO officer. That's when the services will be a little bit more intensive, just to keep them safe and others safe.
That's really great to know. So for students who may not feel comfortable reaching out for one-on-one counseling yet, are there any other options where they can still access support or learn about coping strategies?
Yes. So obviously with counseling, they also focus on the social emotional well-being of students. So if they don't feel comfortable coming with us where it's a little bit more of a long-term care, they can always go to counselor of the day whenever they're struggling. They can also go to the Well, which is located in the library. They have different coping tools that they can use, or even just spending 5-10 minutes there and having your own space and not being around students or teachers. That's pretty helpful. We also have the Soluna app, that's SOLUNA, in English and in Spanish. It's an application throughout the state of California only for youth up to age 26, I believe, and they provide a lot of support. Everything is monitored, so nothing harmful will be released into the chats. But you can also get support, individual support as well. Now, if you're really, really struggling, meaning you have thoughts that are harmful, it can be harmful, I highly encourage texting the number 988. I believe you can call it as well, and that's a suicide hotline for everybody. And then we have the Trevor hotline. That's for the LGBTQ youth suicide hotline. You text 678-678. You text the word START. And then they'll provide support through there.
Yeah, I'm glad you actually mentioned the Saluna app. I think we did do a post about that one time. So it is a free mental health app, like you said, throughout California for 13 to 25-year-olds. So it's like confidential if it's for one-on-one to talk to coaches and explore the tools. And it's like, I think it's just as simple as doing a check-in. I downloaded it on my phone just to like see, because I wasn't going to inform the Instagram about it without checking it out first. But yeah, I do like the Saluna app. And also the hotlines as well. We've mentioned a few of those on our Instagram. I think it was the same post. So yeah, make sure to check those out if you guys are feeling a little bit anxious about talking to somebody at school. This is fully confidential. And yeah.
And keep in mind that all these resources, but in particular the Saluna app, it's all free and confidential, as Alyssa mentioned. I know some students worry if they have to input like their insurance, or if they have to call their parents, if they need credit card. None of that is asked. The only thing is that they might ask for an address, and that's for safety purposes. But other than that, all these services are completely free.
It sounds like there's a lot of effort here at Central for the well-being of students. If students wanted to access some of these services, how do they get started?
So you guys can, or the students can approach any school staff member. They've all been trained, or at least are aware of our services, the mental health services here at school. And I'm talking about everybody. So the security guards, the secretaries, the teachers, obviously admin, they're all aware of who I am and how to reach me. But specifically, you guys can go to the counseling department. They're the staff that we have the most contact with, either by scheduling an appointment with them or going in for the counselor of the day, and they'll connect you. They'll submit a referral to me. If it's an emergency, meaning you are struggling with harmful thoughts, then we'll try to accommodate the student and meet with them as soon as possible. But I can also be reached through my email, which is icoegonzalez@mycuhsd.org. Email me and let me know, hey, I would like to meet. I'm struggling with some things, and then I will make an appointment to meet with a student. Or you can also go look for me. I'm located in the Career Center in the library. So the Career Center, once you enter the library, instead of going left, you go to the right and you will see some offices. You go in there, and I am the second door in the Career Center. If I have the door locked, that means I'm working on a project or I'm with the student. So you can always let one of the ladies know that you wanted to meet with me, and they'll write your name down, and I will pull out the student as soon as possible.
Yeah, so if you guys are afraid of reaching out, you guys can text us on our Instagram or look at the resources that we have posted on there and our links in our link tree, because we have a few things there. I believe we have the Saluna app and we have the Be There certification. So the Be There certification would be if you're trying to figure out how to help someone, like a peer, a family member, something of that sort. It's so helpful to have all these options available. For students who may be hesitant to reach out, do you have any advice for overcoming this fear of asking for help?
Yes, so hopefully everybody has that one person they trust, and that could be a parent, it could be a friend, neighbor, cousin, somebody here at school, the counselor. That way they can express to them what they're struggling with, how they need help, and that person will reach out to me. They'll submit a referral. But I've had parents contact me directly to share what's going on with their students. And always remember that things are confidential. So if that is one of their fear, that they don't want the information to be disclosed to the staff or even to parents, it's not unless you provide permission to me. So everything's confidential, everything's private. And also only share what you feel comfortable sharing. Some of us go through trauma and a lot of hurtful things in life, and that's okay. If you don't feel like talking about it in the beginning, that's okay too. I understand that relationships and trust is important, and hopefully within time and as we get to know each other, they feel comfortable sharing what they're struggling with.
Before we wrap up, are there any questions that you have for us today?
Yes, so I want to know what made you guys pick this topic of mental health for this year's HOSA project?
So yeah, we actually haven't got this question yet, but it all started with Delarine, but she's not here today. She had a doctor's appointment. Shout out Delarine. We missed you. She'll be here for the next one though. But it was all her idea, and I remember she wanted to do it, right? Because she has a special interest in mental health, and she seen that it was a group project, so you couldn't do it alone. So she told me, and I was like, okay, I'll tell Emmeline. And then from there, we got Alice and Leah because we were at our next HOSA meeting. I remember since it was 3 of us so far, we're like, we need more because it's going to be a lot of a workload. So Alice and Leah, we brought in them, and I think we couldn't have picked a better topic, to be honest, because I've had so much fun doing this, and I think I'm going to miss not doing it next year, to be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much how we do it. So shout out Delarine, we miss you.
So that's how we came to be as a group, but we kind of just want to explain more that we chose mental health because we're passionate about helping others and friends at school. We've seen mental health issues firsthand, and we want to be able to help. Our aim in doing this is to prevent struggles in others and support those who are currently facing them.
I would like to add that March is Social Worker Month, so I want to send a big shout out to all of our social workers here in Imperial County, in particular our LCSWs. So that would be our licensed clinical social workers, and also our associate social workers. And thank you for all that you do in our schools and our community with our families.
Thank you so much, Carolina, for joining us today and providing such helpful insights into the resources we have on campus. And to our listeners, if you're feeling overwhelmed or just want to learn more about these resources, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Remember, taking care of your mental wellness is just as important as your physical health. And there's a whole community out there ready to help support you.
We'll be back soon with more mental wellness tips and strategies. Until then, take care of yourselves and others.
Be kind to your mind. Thank you for listening.
This program was produced and brought to you by Spartan Sound Productions. We want to give a special thanks to Anna and Ari from the Hate Cafe Clubhouse, and Alyssa, Emmeline, Delarine, Leah, and Alessandra, the creators and hosts for the Spartan Wellness Podcast. Also, the thanks to Dr. Thomas Tacky, creator and executive producer of Spartan Sound Productions, the administration of Central Union High, Mr. Javier Fimbres, and the Power 98 for hosting us, and to you, the listeners as well.